he's going to be up against one of the best in the league. Here's your map set presented by Toyota. We're going to be starting with Nepal. You know, in a pitched battle, 6v6, the Mayhem lack durability, but they've been able to pick off Super. They're playing from a lot of different angles here, and they've got rid of the Reinhardt from the shot.
I mean, you're running 5 DPS and Chris on the Mercy here for the Mayhem. And it's worked a little bit this far, but you just don't know what, you don't really have the sustain to get on the point. Like, the Mei is quite nice, right? You know, Mei has a, not a large HP pool, but she's pretty tanky in general.
Well,
we'll have attack visor here from Saya player.
That Winston bubble's broken.
When you get control of the, it looks like maybe the attack visor is the key.
Winston bubble breaks, and then Saya player cleans up with a few kills. Now the Florida Mayhem can step onto the point, but they've lost 40%.
With Chris, they use sound barrier.
Oh no, fake! Okay, he had the jump just in the nick of time, but they lost Chris. And that's just the first of their concerns. Zephyr doesn't last much longer, and now a sound barrier for the shock just to make sure there's an insurance policy. BQB drops in, attempted pile driver, but not nearly enough damage. Way too much health and overshield on his opponents in the San Francisco shock. They be straight chilling. That will be it. Maybe, yep, no, that'll do it. Pretty cut and dry from the San Francisco shock, and all of no one surprised to see.
Clearly at the disadvantage, as Volskaya Industries will be the next map. In the
moment he got, as you see it, the Discord's back on him after he got bubbled here, so Fate has no room to breathe. Super also struggling for the same reason. There it is, Transcendence, so Zephyr gets desuited now. Graviton attempt here from the Florida Mayhem. Shock go for one as well, it's just Fate caught up in it, but that's enough. Trikoven was able to find a self-destruct kill off camera. Oh, it's so brutal. Discussion about it, yeah. All right, BQB is an EMP, it has to be a good one here. Lets it go, catches 5 players, but Violet's still having it the Transcendence. No matter who BQB gets, he still seems to leave a support unhindered by that ultimate. Doesn't seem to matter though, the follow-up with the Graviton Surge was good. Sinatra down, Super now in the back corner. There is an immortality field though. Someone has to go over the top and deal with that one. No, it times out. The Florida Mayhem still having to push through. Violet looking for them frags. Fire's firing. Oh gosh. Oh, this is not good, is it?
That's all you need though. Just one pick off, and now you can get, you know, the Brigitte's down. Now you lose your Zenyatta. A hack on your Diva player as well. As Zephyr will get the max here. It's just all falling apart.
Oh, Faye, which way do you turn? Left or right? A trickle becomes a flood, and that's how the picks work. Fate's going to be forced away from the point now. Zephyr is dealt with by Super. Trikoven doesn't want to get lasered down, but that's not going to work. BQB, his bubble is taken down, but he's able to avoid getting knocked up by Sinatra. It's Trikoven, though, brought back to life, and it is the Mayhem brought to their knees. 2-0 already.
Paul, you look, he had a lot of nice biotic grenades on the Ana, you know, the pre-
drop. That's because Saya player had fallen down. Now the shock have high ground. They should have perfect positioning here. Transcendence from Byram. He got that one pretty early. Super went for the shadow. Didn't find too much. Now a rally from Rascal. It's going to help the shock weather a lot of this damage. Violet then goes for a later Transcendence. Sinatra. Yeah, it's time for the grab. And that looks like that'll get them over the line. And it'll get the job done. The Mayhem don't find anything with their grab BQB. That's what the shock have though. That and a team culture that's been built over such a long period of time. Fate, he tried, but that shield ended up looking more like a parasol, but he needs more than Mary Poppins to save him right now. Here comes the Graviton Surge. It's going to be sound barrier for the Florida Mayhem, but the shock have 1-2, and they will not be stopped. Pushing forward here. Trikoven a little bit out of position, but there's the Shadow. Sire player is knocked to the ground. Super will clean him up. Fate and Super go now for a mutual charge. It's Zephyr trying to stay out of the payload, but BQB will be cut down. Chris has a Discord orb and won't last much longer either. The San Francisco playing it fairly safe. That EMP, another big one, but Violet still get the Transcendence. Can Super still be kept alive despite this? The answer is yes, but Sinatra is knocked down. Fate though, no chance to follow up. Sound barrier had to come maybe a second prior. He could have charged into that, and there it is. It's the big boy Shadow coming in from Super. Sinatra also hits that grab, and that fight is over. Byram is dropping in behind. Sinatra could get cute with it. Well, I feel like he'd probably just try and get an optimal grab. Discord on Fate right now though. He gets healed up with a Transcendence. Look at the shock, they don't care. They're going to go for the grab now. The grab will last a little bit longer than the Transcendence, so the best damage is going to be there. Violet just turns up looking stylish. And he's giving that extra Transcendence healing. BQB, that is a late and very sad grab. The Florida Mayhem unable to do it. And the San Francisco shock will secure that third map win. Sinatra with the grab that broke the camel's back.
Part is stage 4, it's too late.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no stage 4 playoff.
Well,
up for the shock. And right now, I mean, Choyobin is more than doubling the damage of Zephyr right now.
Interesting, Troy Coburn doesn't go for a self-destruct to follow up the Earth Shatter there. He would have found some picks there as well. He goes for it later, he gets it anyway. The grab is what's comboed with the self-destruct. Normally we often see that being used sort of defensively, but I don't think the Shock really mind too much here. They're just trying to get the map done. Try and play aggressive, throw a lot of those ultimates, or try and use their offensive edge also.
Zephyr just gets out and gets DX here. Sinatra barely kept alive here.
The Transcendence,
Yep,
man.
Transcendence in play. Moth with Sound Barrier as well, so you're going to be able to withstand the rally that comes down from Saya Player.
That's a shatter, yeah. Saya Player knocked down. BQB in trouble. Zephyr can't protect against this damage from Sinatra. Nothing he can do with the defense matrix. Sound Barrier on Mini Diva. Sounds good. In practice, though, not great.
That'll
They're
be
waiting for an EMP, arguably, from BQB, but they might not have time now. Shatter from Super, though. Well, glances off the shield. It's going to be the Transcendence from Violet now, and the Shock are going to push in. Looks like they're trying to draw out a Transcendence from the Mayhem so they can get a big Graviton surge. That's the Transcendence they were looking for. Sound Barrier got used first for the Shock. Rally also now there. Sinatra, well, Graf went in, didn't find much. The Shock now are out of ultimates. They're going to have to win the fight the old-fashioned way, but same can be said for the Florida Mayhem. Super is low, though. BQB is eventually able to burn him down with Rascal missing. Florida Mayhem have a one-player advantage going into the next stage of the fight. Saya Player down. Troy Coburn, has he done it again? He might have bailed them out. He's got rid of Chris, and now Zephyr going down to Sinatra. The Florida Mayhem are pushed off the payload. Just when it looked good for them, they open the fight.